Hi guys, it's Dawn Thompson with your Daily IDI, and I am going to do a little ditty on why I do not do astrology updates and zodiac and transit updates. Many people know as a coach, when I do my work and my speaking and my retreats, all involved astrology charts, but I don't do astrology the way most astrologers, which is fantastic what they do. I do theme work. I find that as much as I teach and I can give you all the insights of what's coming, it's going to pass just as fast as an hour or a day, a week, and you're back into a new zone. And so my goal is for all of you to start seeing that feel what's inside of you. So this is my tip of the day. When you know it, I'm getting tips and calls and texts. What's wrong, Dawn? What's wrong? Why? What's wrong is you already know something is energetically shifting you. So trust the feeling. That's why I don't do it. And that's why I'm going to keep doing these different astrological, maybe supportive teachings and trainings and my retreats, my karma completion retreats. We talk about your hot spots and your zones and your energetic bubbles of light, because we're all energy, right? And if you're all energetically, you all should know that you're no different than another person energetically, but energetic blueprint came in with a whole different ball game and a whole different mindset, and everything on you and in you and what you do is a whole different life purpose and life path than someone on a different spiritual journey. And so it's really important for me to get this across to all those people who are asking, like, why don't you give us the insights on the planets? You can go Google what's happening with Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, Jupiter going forward in forward motion, and then do a different sign, and the nodes are changing, and squares and transits and grand trines or grand crosses, and we could talk until we're blue in the face, and you are going to get confused. So my goal from this point forward is to give you themes, because that's where we're at. There's always going to be a theme in the energy on everyone on this planet. And the theme right now is to feel, to get expansive. And when you're overwhelmed with something, feel what you're overwhelmed with. If you're scared with something, we are so afraid to be angry right now or sad right now. When we're angry, we want to project it out that it's someone else's fault. And that's one of the reasons I coach the way I coach, because it's no one's fault. We come into this holographic universe, basically, and everyone around us in all directions of time and space, generationally, genetically, and cellularly, these bubbles of energy kind of expand out to so many vibrations of time and space. There are so many grid lines of you, and there's so many versions of you showing up. So when an asshole basically shows up, and you're like, that's not me. I'm nothing like that. And my point is, it is you. When someone's taking advantage of you, that I don't take advantage of people. No, you're taking advantage of yourself by overgiving so much. That's me. Overgiving, give to the people, help everybody. And I'm like, oh my God, poor me. I'm not a victim. You're not a victim. Nobody's a victim. We chose the blueprint. We chose the energy. We chose our blueprint to come in and become bigger and better and more badass than we were before. And that's going to be hard for some people to wrap their brain around. You don't have to. You have to find neutrality. We have to step into saying, I don't need to know exactly what planet at what degree at what time it's going to affect me. If I feel off, I need to find how I get back to neutral. The reason for polarity happening right now is because everyone's getting pushed to one side. And if you're too far on the polar opposite of something, that side is going to trigger you. And when it triggers you, it's showing you your opposite, which is still you, till you get to the middle. There's the pendulum swinging on polarity for a reason, till we slow down, let go, and get back to center. So I wrote a masculine, feminine book for a reason. When I wrote balls, it was get your balls back, go grab your balls back, or if you're using your balls to be so aggressive and so masculine that you can't even step back into your femininity, you are on the duality aspect of life. And it's important that we start seeing this. It's important that we start seeing neutrality and how beautiful it is to see when someone shows up in an extreme version of us We don't like to look at the crap. We don't like to look at the darkness, the shadows. People come to me for a reason because I can see past all that and they go, oh yeah, you're right. I guess it is there. Not I guess. Everybody's got it. There's no one without a shadow and an ego and a dark spot in their energy space. And it doesn't have to be darkness. It has to be something you're willing to turn around and look at. So that will be a whole nother discussion, and I'm not going to override that discussion today on, you know, our shadow and our shadow beast, which is what I call it. What I am going to ask you all to start considering is the planets, and this whole video is why I do not do forecasting, because I could sit here and do one over and over and over again, new video every day. What is that going to do for you? Because it's going to be different tomorrow, and it's different for everyone, right? So what I love to do is share the theme of the energy, the theme of what's happening, the theme of what's going on in the vibrational grid so that everybody's feeling that theme. No one's going to get out. You're not exempt. No one's exempt from feeling the thing that's happening. And right now, the vibration is to go deep and look at the deep stuff, the dark secrets that you haven't want to deal with. They're all bubbling up right now. You can either turn your head and do duality. That's not me. That's not me. It is you. If something shows up and it irritates you, a person, place, or thing, it's you. And it's you looking at yourself and saying, wait a minute, I need to integrate what is not comfortable in me. In the shadow aspect of my personality, I am uncomfortable with that, and that makes me see it, and I don't want to see it, which means I have to see it. Neutrality. Find the center. You will get along with your life and people and love so much better. So no forecasting, only themes, only values, only vibrational imprints that are coming at us on a global, bigger scale of time and space and dimensions that are imprinting on us or have been imprinted, and we can look and see what's showing up. So brightest blessings, find your neutrality, get your balls back, or go ahead and get your balls and let go. Anyway, I hope you guys have brightest blessings, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.